with Madden 23. And I'm getting ready to play. Let's do this. We're gonna be the Jets. It's like, no, we're gonna be the Bengals. I mean, I'm a Jet fan, but we're going to be the Bengals for today. I mean, I'm rooting for them in the playoff game that's currently on, so go Bengals. We're going to be taking on the Cowboys. Okay, here we go.
It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's all up next.
It's the NFL on Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals.
So we're here.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I say right foot creep. Ooh, walking with that heater. Look around, saying whoa, Mitchell.
On a long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what did the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not get that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? No, I should say, covered well.
Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Those are the kind of drives that you like on offense from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise,
here we
just
go.
Calm your team down, run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Yes, that was me.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets it.
Yes, they got a touchdown. That was me who scored.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go.
Yeah.
Then everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Prescott.
No!
But man, it's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Come on, guys.
21 yards. The first down carry by Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. And that's good. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Dang it. Should have celebrated.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. They looked over to both sidelines.
Yeah, they kind of are.
The helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Again!
Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That good for 19 and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly
Hit that gritty. 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 Hit that. Ayy.
Are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you general area wherever he lines up.
Why did you say no?
Me?
Yeah, why'd you say no in the comments?
I probably start thinking that when you talk to me on the phone, I think you're talking to me through YouTube Live.
Oh.
Talk to me on the chat thing, okay?
Okay.
I'm throwing the ball to him.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat.
Nope,
in the
only
drive at the
touchdowns.
25-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring him 2nd down. Prescott.
I'll do that another time.
Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Would that work?
Huh?
Would that work if you would like stream it maybe sometime later today when you feel like doing it?
Yeah, that'll work.
Like maybe when you're done streaming this, because I know you're probably gonna play for another like 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna play only one game, but
Cause I want to watch you stream GTA.
I'll do that, okay. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd down, Elliott. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott down. Nowhere to go.
Fumble.
He lost the football.
Oh.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to go
Goofy on dance.
3. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to
Joe
see
Burrow.
what they can do here. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odigizua. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Okay, we're going to do a deep drop.
Now Burrow.
Deep. Oh, well,
This one caught downfield
going
by
far.
Hicks. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 89 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, still in the first quarter, and look at them. They're on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
21-0 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. Here's McPherson.
Well, I am on the easiest mode after all.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything.
Yeah, but I am on the easiest mode. Oh, come, get the ball! Get the ball! Oh, well, they didn't get the ball, but that was huge.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Inside give to Elliott. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be third and a mile. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And here's Taylor on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't need to do it. This game has been exactly as you described. I see no hope for them going forward.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up. Let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Prescott to throw it. Open man layup. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Prescott looks to throw on first. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Yeah, definitely.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll throw again. Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown.
Yes,
sir. Down inside the 25. From the 24, Prescott. Man open left side is Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
Come on, 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 come on.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Okay.
Buying time to his left.
No!
For the Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him.
Oh, quick.
Yes?
So, could you maybe stream GTA V later?
Yeah.
Because I want to watch you play
Okay.
it. I'm probably going to like your video because I think you're doing pretty good. Now, that's kind of sad that they got a touchdown now.
Yeah, it's on the easiest mode, by the way.
But you should still probably win. It's not like one touchdown's going to completely take you down.
Yeah.
Plus, we're like just about to go into the second half.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, should be fine as long as you keep on with those touchdowns.
Yeah.
Get that streaming.
At the 34.
On one, right?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Burrow will throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Touchdown. To Higgins. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Okay, we're back.
I'm pausing the screen.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just
Who
shy
else
of
is
the
watching?
30-yard
This
line.
says
And
2.
the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure
Nope,
how
now it says
aggressively
1.
offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short.
Now
Nice
it
pickup
says
of 9
2.
yards on first down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they'll
Now
get
it
this
says
down
1.
to around the 47-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we
I'm
welcome
not talking to you on the
everyone
phone.
our
I'm
EA
talking to you
Sports
to the
Halftime
stream.
Report. First, though,
And-
let's get
and
a
now
check on
two
the next
people
gen
are
stats
watching.
for that first half for the Cowboys. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to...
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football
Now it
first, and they
says
trail
3.
here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10, and able to get this out to the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right?
Yeah,
Because if you're on
that
an
would be
NFL
cool.
roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom
Yeah,
line
but
is,
after
it
this,
officially
I might
becomes
take a little
impossible
break.
because possession is an empty one.
First down.
And then go back to
Prescott.
streaming and then go I'm gonna finish this training and then take a break and then go back to the and then create a GTA stream.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Quick throw knocked away.
I don't exactly know how much longer it'll be.
This is 3rd and 7. Throwing Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now it's Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. Now those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even at lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right
No!
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I threw an interception.
Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
First down throw for Prescott. Open man right side, it's Lamb. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he will have the Cowboys first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Prescott on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Fourth quarter.
Now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want it now. They tend to leave him in.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and take
touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that every squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Over the middle here to Brown. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. But he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
We're starting to sell a little bit.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, letting some other guys play.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was made a while ago as they just got into that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
Uh-oh, there's a
Get him down
penalty.
after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the line.
And now
Yes,
Prescott is going to be
sir.
taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down and breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is out.
Oops, I accidentally beat it. Looks like I'm not hitting the goodie this time.
They haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone there for 2 more.
I guess when you're out, you're out. I mean, I would just go and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next context.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Yes, sir!
This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were taking a good run. But don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the stream, so bye guys.
Wait for you to come